My name is Charles. I made my name known for being a diabetes advocate and award-winning filmmaker. I created a show that took 5 people living with diabetes that helped to educate, inspire, and save their lives. About 5 years ago, my father passed away from cancer, and I wanted to do something to help bring awareness to those living with this terrible disease. I will embark on a road to help change the lives of some that are fighting this horrible condition called cancer. It does not take much effort to live for others, and what we leave is how we will be remembered. I hope at the end, we can see that hope is a great thing and the start of a better future. Welcome to 8 Days. You know, when you take 5 people and put them in a house, man, there's gonna be a ride. This is an amazing experience, and it's about growth. Now it's time to express, to grow. We had our growing pains. We done cracked the ice. Now it's time to really enjoy each other, really embrace the change, really embrace all the experts, the amazing opportunity that Hope4Cancer has given us, as we were talking about today, and blossom and grow, right? Like you were just saying, what do we get out of here? This is not about me, this is not about anybody. What do you, each one of you here, get out of this and leave for that audience? Because those folks at the clinic, man, they're fighting for their life over there, but they're making some great breakthroughs. You guys have been through what they have been through. They're telling their story over there. They're not worried about our issues over here. That's their journey too, and it's gonna be an amazing piece as we see those 2 journeys collide. Now it's time for our journeys on this side to coincide with their journeys over at the clinic. So let's just embrace what we're doing here, man. Feel free to continue to open up. So let's not worry about anything that takes away or distracts from the amazing purpose that we're doing here, right?
The spirit of the house changed.
Yeah.
The energy of the house shifted.
Yeah.
Everything's energy, right?
Exactly.
Medicine is energy, and I felt it shift.
Yeah, me too.
It's probably
All
the
right,
gecko.
guys. So let's eat and enjoy the day. All right.
Big one, small one.
Can you explain a little bit about, and maybe you can jump in there too, Oscar. When you talk about like cancer manifesting from something, so if I'm kind of the person on the outside, how does that
happen?
How does that happen?
Yeah, but our brain is wired in a way where it's there to protect you. It's just there to help you in anything you need. That's the computer. And you have a primitive computer that will just jump in. If there's a bear running to get you, you probably will run away or fight or hide, right? That's the sympathetic nervous system. That's the one that will say, okay, time. For whoever goes through an experience like this, it's important for them to know that we, the facilitators or doctors, we're not this image of someone that's above us or above you. We're exactly the same. We come from suffering, we have our own stories, and we can share healing at the same time. Those are symptoms. Like, we have symptoms. We have irritation in the stomach, we have some pain in the joints, some headaches. Those are symptoms. When those conflicts remain, I don't resolve them. It goes beyond symptoms. A symptom that's there, constant inflammation in the stomach, can develop a cancer.
Gotcha. As the guests continue to work with the experts in the house, Janine and Nicole continue their treatment at the clinic. It's going on day 3, and they are right on course.
And I'm pretty excited about, the treatments that I'm going to receive each day that we've been here. Has been something a little different because they can't do everything in one day. So I'm excited about, and if I'm even able to achieve and stay in, the full time.
I'm really excited. I can't wait to see what it holds for me, and I can't wait to see some of the new treatments and what's in store for me. And I'm also supposed to get some test results back today to see the progression of my tumor, where it's at. So I'm hoping it's going to be smaller than it was a month ago.
I'm Dr. Rodolfo. Regarding the patient, Ms. Nicole Rattler, today we're going to have the physical examination. and we're gonna have a little talk about how she's feeling and what can be modified in order to make her experience more comfortable. Also, today will be the first day that she will be going into the hyperbaric chamber. So part of the examination is making sure that her body is in appropriate conditions in order to go into both treatments without any kind of complication. All right, so I'm going to check your abdomen, okay? Do you have any constipation or diarrhea problem?
No.
No? It's not something common that you get constipated or anything like that? No? Okay. I'm going to check your abdomen. Does it hurt or discomforting? A little? A little bit? Did it hurt? No? Okay. So, that's it, alright? It's
So you know I'm possible, right?
yes. So what do you think about the follows?
I don't know.
A good way to help with stress and with anxiety is meditation, you know. So there are several types of meditation.
Okay.
One that I know a little bit is about, it's called mindfulness. So maybe it could be a good idea for you to listen to one of those videos. It's just one lady talking with some soft music. So what you have to do is just maybe close your eyes and focus on her voice, you know.
Okay.
Listen what she's saying. And if you fall asleep, it's okay because she will keep talking and she will get into your subconscious.
Okay.
So maybe we could try that.
Okay.
And we can start it before closing everything. So you can like close your eyes and start being focused, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, let's give it a shot, right? Okay. Anyway.
Now, Jose, I know you were talking yesterday, and I saw your face. You were like, man, this stuff started in my stomach, started in my gut. You know, did you have any of those, like what she's talking about right now, is where you can say it manifested from something?
You mean the core
Yeah,
emotions?
yeah.
Well, I've been these last few days very aware, trying to become more aware of my emotional and internally, which is very difficult for me. And so she's been working with me on that.
We were talking for a second, and you said about the 7 years, and you said how you found some purpose here.
Yeah. If you have a diagnosis of cancer, something makes it okay if you can find that it's not in vain. If you can make it not something you go through that's just in vain, you know? If you can give it a purpose. If you can find your purpose through it, you know? And resignificate. Because that's truly when it turned around for me, you know, is when I had that kind of breakthrough that, you know, I don't care if it's one person and I don't care if it's 5 people. I don't care if it's my daughter. As long as this has some purpose for someone.
So this morning was Nicole's very first hyperbaric chamber, where you have to kind of get down in and crawl into a capsule, and then they zip you up for about an hour. So she's told us she was a little concerned because she was claustrophobic. So we got her in this morning, got her all ready to go, and thought she was good, but she didn't want us to zip it. So she said, "Can we do this with it unzipped?" Well, of course we can't. So tried to kind of talk her through it. I prayed over her, and she just, you know, was kind of breathing fast and nervous. So I said, "You want me to jump in?"
Thank God for Tara. Tara actually got in with me, and I made it through for the entire hour. That was a intense moment because if she hadn't got in, I would have been knocking on the window saying, "Get me out of here."
And yep, so I got in there with her and kind of sat right next to her. Well, actually, I went to the end thinking there would be more room, and she said, "No, you need to come right up here." So, but she did it. So it's, when you first start, the chamber is kind of caved down because it has it pressurized. So I was able to hold it up for her and show her that you got more room and everything. So it was great. So we did that treatment together and just had a nice chat and good time to talk. But the good thing is that she got the treatment, she got the oxygenation that she needs right now for her healing, because cancer hates oxygen. So
we're heading to where we have our board meeting, our medical board meeting every day. Okay. And so what happens here is that all the doctors discuss the cases of the patients, as it's done in any hospital in the world, as you and I were trained, right?
Oh,
and so
awesome.
Every day at noon, the doctors, the nutritionist, and the patient coordinator and other members of the team get together, discuss how the patient is, how they were yesterday, what their plan is for today,
That's awesome.
what challenges they had. You know, we're working as a team for all the patients.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that, man.
Awesome.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, let's go in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
check
let's
it
go
out.
right in.
Coming up on 8 days.
I just love these medical sessions.
I think the things that are unsaid are often the things that have the most power and impact.
We are going to try to raise you up to 102 degrees.
Doctores, buenas tardes. Good afternoon, everyone. I just love these medical sessions because we're able to go over every patient and, you know, see what challenges they have, what modifications we need to their treatment aspect with respect to nutrition, with respect to the services at the clinic, the administrative staff, and importantly, as we transfer this information to the nurses. So we have an in-house interventional radiologist. He sees all the patients. We do an initial evaluation of the previous tests that they had done back home. We see all that, and then he does an ultrasound where we go from the neck all the way down to the groin, look at tumors, vascular flow in tumors, size of tumors. We look at where they're located, of course, and then we repeat that 3 weeks later before they go home, and we see any changes, and we set up their home program. All the doctors and nutritionists, the head nurse, administrative staff, where we discuss all the patients in detail. Look at the radiology studies, see how they're doing before they came to the clinic, how they are now, and it's like a powwow of us really discussing patients' details very closely so we can manage their care here in the best way possible to never do harm and improve that quality of life. And it's so great to have a multidisciplinary team on staff here that we look at all the possibilities and we have no surprises because we're evaluating the records very carefully and monitoring the patients every day, as you will be seeing her every day. And in the next staff meeting here at noon, we will be discussing any changes, any adjustments to her therapy. So this is good, guys. Thank you so much.
I brought in this wonderful heart coach and inspirational speaker, Rodolfo. He was a great find. His uplifting style and positive energy would prove to be just what the group needed.
I think the things that are unsaid are often the things that have the most power and impact. We've been talking a lot, I've been listening at the meal tables and things that you guys are talking about expression. And I want to look at that for just a moment. Before I even say my identity and tell you who I am, I want to first look at what does expression really mean, because a lot of times we think it means the projection of ourselves. We think it's what we put outside of the world. What we say is our billboard of, hey, look at me, this is who I am, or who I want to be, or who I think I am, or who other people have told me I am. But your expression, your unique, authentic, sincere, genuine, deepest core expression is simply who you get seen as when you allow that vulnerability to come through. So we're going to try something. The easiest way to actually start to use that vocal cord, that ability to express, is to breathe. To just breathe like that. Now I like to take breath to another level because we often unconsciously breathe. Sometimes it's shallow, sometimes it's deep. If you're doing yoga, then it's that Ujjayi breath you learned earlier. But we're going to do just a slight exercise right now that takes it to a different level of breathing. And I just want to use the word. I'm going to start, and then if you catch on, I want you to go with it, okay? It's just going to be saying, breathe. 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 Oh, breathe. Louder. Breathe. Oh, breathe. Put your arms up. Breathe. Yes, breathe. Just breathe. Let it in. Breathe. Breathe. So we're going to do some more breathing. I wanted to intro a little bit with that just to show you how easy it can be to actually go from the mind down into the heart. And now I'm going to show you the power of your body, the power of your breath, the power of that heart space. So we're going to do a practice. We're going to break for a moment, put down the yoga mats. I'm going to have you guys lay down, and I'm going to lead you through the most powerful breathing practice you've ever had.
Awesome.
all right?
This is a light bed. It's a LED bed, so it's one of our, we have several different light therapies, but they work with our sonophotodynamic program. She took a sensitizer the first day that she arrived, and this red light interacts with that sensitizer, so that sensitizer sort of tags the cancer cells, and when this red light comes in through the skin, it's directed right to those cancer cells that are tagged by that sensitizer. So she's, this is a really great treatment for her.
So you need to take off everything you close, okay? Here,
Okay.
everything, okay?
Okay.
So,
Okay. I just wanted to kind of let you know what to expect. This doesn't bother you being underneath this.
I think I'll be okay since my head is
Your
out.
head's out.
Yeah.
So the first time can be a little harder. People that have cancer typically have a lower normal body temperature. So we are going to try to raise you up to 102 degrees.
Okay.
You may not make it. It's okay. You may not make it to 45 minutes. It's okay. You
Okay.
try. But it's hot. That's why
Okay.
they call it the pizza oven.
This is what they're talking about.
Right. So this is you're going to sweat. So of course you're detoxing, but because we're raising your body temperature, we're kicking in that immune response, and it's killing cancer cells as well. So it kind of doubles as both.
Okay.
So they'll check on you fairly regularly. They'll be checking your temperature. When you get done, we'll get you some coconut water. There is a shower right in here if you want to rinse off real quick.
Okay.
But if you need anything, we'll be right out here
Okay.
to check on you.
Okay.
Coming up on 8 days.
Go ahead and take your right hand and put it on your chest.
Oh my God. Phew.
This is healing. This is healing.
Go ahead and take a deep breath in. As you lay here, with every journey it begins by first finding where you start from. It's that acceptance point, and that'll be your body. So start to drop into that physical form. Laying with your hands at the sides, palms facing up towards the sky. And bring your attention down to your feet. That's your root. And imagine literally vines coming out and deeply planting into the ground. Find foundation, base, strength to stand upon even as you lay. Go ahead and take your right hand and put it on your chest. And take a deep breath and let that chest rise. And exhale and let the whole body just relax. You're gonna inhale and exhale out the nose. So inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now this is not quite the Shanti Shanti yoga breath that we might be used to. I'm gonna have you breathe like a Viking rushing down into the battlefield. You're gonna hear it. I want you to hear a sound from the tip of your nose. It'll be like, if there's a sound on the exhale, that's great, that's expression. Now I know because I've been in your place, maybe not specifically in your life and in the conditions and challenges you've had, but I've been in struggle, in loss, in fear, in resistance, in a no mindset. I've been in all those places, we all have.
So we had the Qi Gong, I think it was called this morning, the breathing technique. And I've been doing breathing in Australia. I've been doing the Wim Hof breathing method, which has taken me to quite an emotional place of laughter. I just roll around on the floor laughing hysterically. And it's a real beautiful form of release. It lets a lot of emotions out.
So say yes to yourself in this moment deep within. That tingling, by the way, that you're feeling, that vibration deep inside, it may be a new sensation. Don't be afraid, because you know what it is? It's you. It's the you that's been hiding inside, wishing, wanting, hoping that it would be heard and acknowledged and felt. In this moment, you have the opportunity. You're in a safe space as you breathe and you inhale and then you exhale all of that which has been wanting to be seen. And I'll tell you a secret right now. The world's been wanting to see it. To watch them open and literally have breakthroughs of expression and emotion and, just bursting into tears or words or laughter, smiles, feeling their authenticity. And for me, every time I get to share this and watch people do that, I'm filled with gratitude, because who we are in the inside and that authentic nature, our real expression, that's what people love and that's what people trust. You can gently begin to open your eyes and come back up to a seating posture. But take your time. You've done a lot today. When you're ready. Taking your time, gently come back to where you began, and you always were. When you're ready, you can turn towards the center of our little circle here.
Oh my God. Phew.
You blowing it? I don't know if I have good breath.
Oh my God.
Is that 10 minutes? That's what God is in the hyperbaric chamber, right? That will have 10 minutes.
How much time I got?
It's really uncomfortable.
8 minutes.
Okay, I can wait 8 minutes.
Are you sure? She said she feels like her stomach is on fire. That's normal.
They call it the pizza oven. They get your temperature up to 102, and that is very intense. It's like the hottest temperature I've ever experienced in my life. Like literally, I felt like my skin was on fire. I'm like, yeah. But I made it through 45 minutes.
38.4.
Wow.
Okay, Nadia.
So that's over 101.
Okay.
You feel like you have a fever?
I feel like I have something.
I'm filled with gratitude, because when I get to watch people shed the masks, shed all the layers of stories and thoughts and things that hold us, so that you can surrender into the part of you that's so deep within, that's waiting to receive, that is at peace, that knows it's worthy, that isn't a calculation of the mind, but is an expression of the heart, and you bring that into the world, watch out, world. So thank you. Thank you to each of you. Let's all come in for group hug.
Tears of joy fill the room. We are all dealing with something. Addressing it and moving on is key. I think we just had one of those moments.
Can we? It's not scary. It's amazing. I didn't think I'd be affected by this show. And they talk about, I'll just go.
Nice expectations, right?
Go and hang at the beach. Hang out with Marcy and Tony. Other people might be affected. I didn't think I would be. I didn't know it was there. I just dropped my bags of concrete today. This is healing. This is healing.
It is healing.
Coming up on 8 days.
Where did you go?
I don't know, but I went deep.
Nice seeing you.
Too. I love
I've
your
seen
center.
it.
I love your center.
Well, how are you feeling?
I feel wonderful, especially even more wonderful now.
Thank you for allowing me to guide you on this. Where did you go?
I don't know, but I went deep. It was my husband. There was no one in there but me and my husband. The little girl wasn't there. My family weren't there, my friends weren't there. It was just me and him. Maybe I was saying goodbye. I was saying goodbye properly.
Can we go now?
To a place I suppose I haven't dealt with. And I've spoken about it, but maybe I haven't truly felt it. You know, I say I lost the love of my life, and I say I lost my husband, and even though he's still there.
Allow me to walk you through this, yeah? Yeah? Okay. Just turn a little bit this side. And I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes, it's okay. And just visualize that in front of you, he is here. If you can visualize him, just say, I'm ready.
I don't want to.
So as you visualize him sitting in front of you, you're gonna allow yourself to express to him, how has it been during these 2 years for you?
The most difficult years of my life. You made me so happy. And now you've made me so sad. I've wanted to take my own life because I miss you so much. You broke me. Why did you go? Why did you?
How are you? How do you feel?
I do feel lighter. Yeah, and vulnerable.
With this exercise and what you just felt and went through, to what do you commit?
I commit to my child. I commit to Annabelle. I commit to our future. I commit to leaving that chapter in the past now. I mustn't keep going back there. I commit to looking forwards and moving forwards. And I commit to stop punishing myself.
Stop punishing yourself? Thank you for allowing me to guide you on this.
Oh, you're amazing.
Okay, come on in. Go on in. Here we go.
Oh, hello.
How are you?
How are you doing? Nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you too.
We got some good news, don't we?
We do, and one thing about Janine is, boy, we have a lot of records that we need to go over, right? So this is dating back a couple years. And this journey will continue now in a very loving, faithful, hopeful way. What we want to do today is have Dr. Allen go over some of your initial test results, share some of our treatment protocols that you'll be receiving with us, and then if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Okay?
Awesome.
Dr. Allen.
Thank you, Doc. So, hi, Janine.
Hi.
Let's talk about your initial blood work. So the first thing that we have here is your CBC, blood count. It seems like everything's doing really good here. Your immune system has a good level. Immune response right now is good, so this is a good start.
Okay. Awesome.
Inflammatory markers, C-reactive protein is low right now, which means that even if you still have a tumor mass, it's not that active because it's not producing an inflammatory response.
So that's good.
Yes, really good.
Okay.
And we can see that on your tumor markers. Tumor markers right now are normal, which means that your tumor is not that active. So you can have a tumor mass but not being active. It's also good. Okay?
Okay.
Yes.
I found out today that my tumor is now dead and inactive and just there, doing nothing. So now we're going to start treating to get it smaller and totally get rid of it. And now I don't have to worry anymore about it growing and spreading throughout parts of my body, which has been in the back of my mind for over 2 years now.
So with respect to the treatment plan, Janine, We have to follow the 7 key principles. We know that this journey has started a couple of years ago, as we mentioned,
Right.
and we have to hit it hard. The 3 weeks that you'll be here will be an aggressive inpatient, outpatient protocol that will set the stage for what you do at home.
The great thing about here is that they take those evidence-based principles that we learn in regular oncology, that is accepted, right, in our traditional system around the world by all physicians, but they find methods here. Dr. Tony travels the world, the globe, and does the research, right, and disperses to his team and teaches everybody here to make sure that the most cutting-edge methods are in this place that are non-toxic, that are non-harmful.
Basically, we need to focus on the 7 key principles, find any problems on the background. As you can see, sometimes it's hard to maintain diet and physical activity recommendations, but this is a marathon. It needs to be taken by parts, so one day at a time.
Well, how are you feeling?
I feel wonderful, especially even more wonderful now.
You feel like there's hope that...
Oh, I felt there was hope day one.
She's the best.
Thank you
That's
very
it.
much.
Here's the book.
You're the best.
Thank you. Janine comes in with a lot of energy. She was emotional because she has a good baseline results, and so from here forward, it's just getting better and better and better.
Coming up on 8 days.
We're gonna make sushi.
You're okay though, right?
Yeah.
Jerome was with me on Reversed, and I wanted to bring him back. We wanted to do something where all of you can get your hands a little dirty, right?
Nice.
If that's what you want to call it.
Yep.
Correct.
And Chef Miguel here has created something really cool, really amazing, and he's going to explain it, and I want you guys to have fun and make a great meal for all of us.
Brilliant.
How's that sound?
Okay.
Chef,
Sounds good.
take it away.
Yes, sir. Well, welcome to my kitchen. We're gonna make sushi, you know, but it's sushi without fish. You know, and it's sushi in an approach that it's healthier because it's a mix of cooked food and raw food. And what I did, because we're gonna have fun, we have what we call in the kitchen mise en place. It's a term in French.
What's it?
Mise en place.
Yeah.
It means in French that everything's in the place and it's ready to cook. We haven't
nice.
cooked at all. This is the only thing we cooked so far. My advice is to put first the first layer, all right? You guys can start grabbing 1 sheet each. And feel free to like mess it up, do it right. At the end is food, you know? Okay, you ready? See how your seaweed start curling? See?
Yes.
Okay, now we gotta go fast. Finish, are you ready? Put a little. Okay, now,
Yes.
with your hand, go like this. And I'm gonna add. Okay, start going like this.
Yep.
Okay?
Okay.
I can either use the mat or not use the mat.
Yep.
So there's no excuse not to make. Okay? And once you hit the other side, let it sit there.
Yep.
Let it sit for a couple of seconds. Why? Because we need to glue. And to glue this part, we gotta let it rest.
The 8 days we spend is not just about treatment. It's about sharing our stories and allowing ourselves to grow and heal, be it emotional, spiritual, or physical. Not only do we feed our bodies with the best of foods, but our minds with positive thoughts. I feel blessed.
You're okay though, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're smiling again.
Yeah.
Where's your smile?
So, okay, my question.
Here's the question.
So I done that pizza oven.
Yeah, it's hot.
I still feel like I'm on fire. I feel like that all day.
It'll not all day. It'll come down.
Like it was just my stomach felt like it was on fire.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Yeah.
I kept touching it to see if it was there. Like, is my skin gone yet?
So we had a big day though, Nicole. We managed to, she had issues with hyperbaric chamber, but she did the treatment, she did great. She did full body hyperthermia and made it the entire 45 minutes and responded with her temperature. I think that they're doing great. I'm so proud of Nicole. She's kind of telling me she's an introvert and how she's, this is so out of her norm. They all have such a positive outlook and great attitudes, and it's so much, it's just a joy to work with them. It makes it, just makes it a lot of fun to be with them on their healing journeys.
Jerome, my brother Jerome, is coming back right now. He's pulling up right now. Jerome was with me on Reversed, and I wanted to bring him back because, you know, Jerome is just an awesome person, and the way he grew and changed his life from the television show, it was just truly amazing. So let's go. Black man, you done came with the glasses and the shades.
What's going on, Charles?
You didn't have a show. Well, you got a kind of driver, but you
I got
didn't.
a kind of driver.
Security? No security?
Everything.
No security? Jerome was a guest on our first season. I brought him in to meet the guests and share how this process changed his life. I thought if they saw someone that went through the 8 days, they could grasp the benefit of what it could do to them.
So I'm Jerome. When I heard that we were doing the show on cancer, I was super excited because I was going to be a part of the experience. I met some individuals on today that I definitely see the pain inside, and hopefully by the end of the 8 days we can work out some quirks or whatever is going on in their lives to make them feel at peace with themselves.
I'm glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too.
Let's go inside the house.
Okay, cool.
Got a lot to
Cool
do.
house.
A lot to do, a lot to see, you know? Coming up on 8 days. I always want to bring and want to surround myself with amazing people.
I believe in support. You have to have some type of support because if you don't have that support system, you go through it alone.
Okay, this is a little card game I bought from Australia. Jose, you'll go.
What was the not so great part of your day?
So I always want to bring and want to surround myself with amazing people. And this young man is somebody who I had the pleasure of meeting not too long ago. He was actually on the first experience, Reversed.
Oh, awesome.
And Jerome at that point was dealing with diabetes. But why I brought him here is because I wanted him, number one, to meet you, but you to also meet Jerome. I kind of wanted him to share his experience. So I just kind of want him to kind of share what he went through, what he's currently going through. So you have the floor, Jerome. Okay?
All right. So, hello, everybody.
Hi,
I'm Jerome.
welcome. Welcome.
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. 2 years ago, I was introduced to Charles because I had type 2 diabetes. We did this one exercise that I remember, and you had to describe yourself in an adjective, one word adjective. So we're gonna go around the room and just give me one adjective that describes you.
Oh, wow.
I'll start.
Okay, yes.
So mine was joyful.
Okay, optimistic.
Okay.
I would say steady.
Okay.
I like to think of myself as strength.
Happy.
Happy. You know, I believe in support. You have to have some type of support because if you don't have that support system, you go through it alone.
Yeah.
And it's not easy.
Right.
It's not easy at all. So use yourselves as support because you guys, even though you have different types of cancer, you know what each other is going through on a daily basis.
100%.
So we're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna give everybody a hug.
Well, you definitely don't look like you're dying. You're so alive and full of energy, and oh, the world still needs you.
You do it. You go for it. Give
All
me some
right.
energy.
Transport his energy.
Nice to meet you.
My turn again, please.
Gorgeous. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to have a great time. Thank you for your inspiration. I like it.
Okay, this is a little card game I bought from Australia. One of my friends from Kindy, from my daughter's Kindy, made this, and I thought they're so gorgeous. They're called My Chatter Matters, and I stock these in my little shop back home. And we're just going to pick a card and choose one side of the card, and it is a conversation card as a tool to be present with each other. So I thought it was really appropriate that we maybe have a look at that. So you can Pick anyone out. You want to go first?
Sure. One out of the middle.
Oh, pick a card, any card.
If you had a magic power, what would it be?
Oh, I know what you would say. Heal cancer. Right?
Heal cancer all over the world.
Yes.
That'd be nice.
It'd be a nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jose, you'll go.
All right. What was the not so great part of your day?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So I have to say that?
Yeah, what was the not so great part of your day for you today?
That's a good thing.
The not so great part of your day.
Your coffee enema?
You know, I thought about
My coffee enema didn't work.
Oh, well, there
I
you
couldn't
go.
schedule it. That's the worst part of my day
There
today.
you go. If that's the worst part of your day, then we're doing
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
well.
What's that?
Then we're doing. If that's the worst part of your day,
Then
then
I'm
we're
doing
doing
pretty
good.
good.
Really?
Yeah. Everything else went really
Beautiful.
well. Yeah.
Who were you a great friend to today? I'd like to say Marcy. Marcy. We're hanging out, Marcy and I.
Swimming.
Yeah. We hugged it out.
Yeah.
We said, I love you.
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit closer to you.
Guys are like this.
Come back to my room tonight.
I am.
What is your favorite thing to do as a family? This is easy. My favorite thing to do as a family is worship. My kids all worship. They all sing. Yes, and there's nothing better than hearing their little voices worshiping next. So.
Do you do that at home or in a
We-
church or a chapel?
At
or?
home, we have music on. We're in the car on the way to school.
Yeah.
We
That's
just
cute.
sing.
That's
We
cute.
just sing. We like to sing together. Awesome.
Good. Awesome. Well, thank you. That was fun.
It was fun.
That was cute. We'll do it again one night.
Yes. I love this.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay.
All right, guys.
So today was actually a really, really powerful day. And I literally just got up this morning and I was like, you know what, man, I want to start today off. I came inside the house, I was singing. And I kind of wanted to have like a group talk. And it was fantastic. Then we went outside and we all kind of bonded. And I hope that at the end, we really are almost like family. It's going to be really powerful. But today was definitely groundbreaking, and I'm ready to go to bed, and I'm sure everybody else is. So we're gonna keep making some amazing progress, and Dr. Issa at the clinic is doing tremendous work there too as well. So it's powerful. In the next episode of 8 Days, so we have a lot to talk about. I don't know where to start, but
I tried to force myself to really provide the best information.
So where's the fear? Show me your fear.
Where's your fear?
I'm not okay.